Welcome to this BVTV Global Network Trilogy, coming to you from the UK studios of BizVision. I'm your host, Malcolm Gallagher. I reflected the other day that far too many of my leadership interviews are in the USA or UK, and just a few in the rest of the world. I thought, is that because of Brexit that I've turned my focus away from Europe? What a silly thing to do. Leadership talent abounds across the EU. So today I'm taking you to meet someone who coaches that leadership talent to achieve even greater success. Welcome, Simona Spilak. Hello, Simona.
Hi, Malcolm. Thanks a lot for having me. Thanks a lot for allowing me to be here with you and with all your audience.
I've been so looking forward to it, because where are you today?
Yeah, I'm based in Ljubljana, which is in Slovenia. It's a neighboring country of Italy and Austria. So it's an European country, but I'm based in Ljubljana. I work from here, and it's a small little cozy country.
Yes, lovely. I have actually been to Ljubljana, but years ago when it was a different name. We'll not mention all of that. We'll move on. Simona, there's so much I want to talk to you about. I'll cut out my waffle and get straight down to episode 1. Has leadership changed recently? And if so, in what way? For example, I do think traditional leaders are struggling to suddenly be compassionate. And I've seen them struggle on visibility demands, such as being virtual, like you and I are today. What's your thoughts here?
Yeah, Malcolm, I work with a lot of executive leaders and business leaders, and being in that business, but as well working with so many clients who are in front of those challenges which you just mentioned, it really changed dramatically. But I wouldn't say that the leadership changed. What really changed is that the requirements of leaders, either executive or business leaders, are completely changed. It's not only impacted by the pandemic and all that remote work, it's actually, I believe it's a global development of us as humans, development of the business, but as well development of the leadership as it is. And I would say, based on the experience of my executive coaching, that there is not only a need, but as well a desire to be more human. And I believe that leaders really are noticing that not only humanity, but as well humility, and showing our emotions, and really putting on the table that we are also humans. And it's not only about being a great business expert, it's managing the business. It is as well about recognizing the needs of our teams, the needs of your people, not only as an expert, but as well as somebody who has a family, who has a challenge either in their marriages or in their relationships. And all of that is really leading the leadership in the way of being not only more human, but putting a lot of more efforts of showing appreciation and really dedicating time to discuss topics which might not always be only business related.
Yeah, there's must struggle though, suddenly, leaders sitting in their corner office, firing off emails and suddenly having to talk to people. As you say, human. Are they really struggling, and how do you help them overcome that?
I would say that there is a lot of self-awareness at the leadership level, especially executive level or GM or CEO level. But what is there is the struggle how to use the empathy and how to really not only be empathetic, but as well how to deliver results. And I would say that that's the biggest challenge. And here, often the need for a coaching or a need for somebody who is really independent, neutral, non-judgmental, to whom those leaders can talk to, this always comes up as a not only a need, but as well a desire more and more. And what those people or leaders are looking for, they are actually looking for the support, not for somebody to tell them what to do, but just to discover and really talk about different options, how they could change their way of communication, their behavior to be more effective in the sense, not delivering bigger results, but as well to have engaged teams and engaged employees and satisfied employees.
Yeah. I suppose just continuing that part there, that the leaders must find it harder to, they're almost having to be naked, aren't they? And to show themselves that there, whereas, most leaders tend to be very defensive, about you saying, not letting the shutters, not letting the barriers, people pass the barriers. Yeah.
I'm not saying that really every single leader should cry just to get the attention of their employees. But, I have a very concrete example of one of GMs, which was in the coaching with me. And he said, what people really remember about me is that they have a huge admiration and huge trust in me, since they noticed once that he was really showing emotion of regret that one of his key members of his leadership team was leaving. And it's, just showing that you are in the situation and that you also are genuinely not only understanding the business situation, but as well expressing the emotion. And I would say that it kind of has to do with authenticity, even though that this can be misused word because it's so fashionable, but it's really, knowing and recognizing the work and the impact that somebody made, and then really being authentic in showing your true emotion, either admiration or motivation or really praise, or just showing that you are really sorry and that you would love to do everything possible to keep that person, but on some occasions or some, let's say, events, it's even not possible. But we all have all those emotions in us. We are not like robots, and that's what really is coming on the top as something what increases the connection, but as well it kind of works like a glue, not only among the team members only, but as well between the leader and his team members and his employees.
Brilliant. Yeah. Thanks, Simona. Now, let me remind our audience of your URL, your website address, which is, viewers, you can see on the screen behind me, but for listeners, let me spell that out for you. It's all the W's, Simona, S-I-M-O-N-A, Simona Spilak. Now, that's S-P-I-L-A-K, SimonaSpilak.com. Simona, tell me just a little bit about your calls that you do, your coaching calls.
Yeah, I work as an executive leadership coach, and of course, if you would love to reach out, and if you are that leader out there looking for that non-judgmental but really great support in creating that personal change and also leadership change in your work, then you can reach out and book a completely complimentary coaching call with me, and it's on the link below, which we are sharing here, and we will have a chat and see how I can help you not only to be more successful, but as well to align your actions and your goals with your values in your professional and personal life. And that's what that call is for.
Thank you, Simona. And you'll have seen that coming across that, where you go to, coming across the bottom of the screen. Simona, thanks for the first part of your trilogy. In part 2, I want to talk to you about how leaders can retain talent in this ever-changing and uncertain business world. So are you up for it, Simona?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So thanks a lot for having me, and I'll see you soon.